Hey Drew, just looking at your um, illustration 2 course and also the art history class, the global visual culture class you took with me. So I'm looking at illustration 2. If I go into the grade book, you had quite a few assignments that were not done, so you're not passing. But if we go into manage grades, I did enter in 100% under the final infographic project, and that did bring it up to a 70%. So obviously you're probably not going to get 100%. So you'll need to do the final infographic project at least. And then maybe, obviously, if you did the thumbnail, that would be helpful. And then we can move from there. We just need to get you to a passing point, I feel like, before the start of this next semester, spring semester. So even if you just get that infographic project done before spring semester starts, that would be good. And I would even try to get that done possibly before the break, so that you have the break to just work on the global visual culture class, which is the art history class. So with illustration 2, I would suggest as soon as possible trying to get started on the thumbnails for the infographic project and getting the infographic project done. And then we can move from there later on if you have time, but at least get you to a passing grade. And then with summer, global visual culture, with this class, I mean, really it's just reading the chapters and taking the quizzes. What you had in here. So you were pretty far behind with your quizzes. So you have quite a few to do. So I mean, if you had the whole month of December to get those read and taken, and then you could, work on the gold quiz, art critique writing assignment, drawing grid assignment, Edpuzzle video quizzes, plan for project number. Well, you couldn't do that, but you could do the Edpuzzle quizzes over the month of December. And just see how far you can get. I mean, at least get to a C or something, and then at least by the start of next semester, you'll be passing both of those classes. And then if you have time during spring, you can add to that and try and get your grade up to potentially a B or an A. I hope that you could get it up to a B or an A, because you do have a pretty good grade point average, and I don't want you to get 2 C's in those classes. So let's just focus, like I said, on the infographic project, the infographic thumbnails, and I think if you do fairly well on both of those things, you should be passing in that class. And then move on to global visual culture. Hopefully that you can just really focus in on that for the month of December. I know you probably need a little bit of a break, but even if you just, 2 or 3 chapters a week reading and then taking the quizzes, 2 a week, you could get through those to where at least you're passing the class, and then doing the Edpuzzle video quizzes, which are not hard. You just have to watch videos and answer the questions. So that's something I'm going to have to set up for you to be able to do those Edpuzzle video quizzes, because they're shut down right now, but I can open them up for you. But I probably will need to be reminded to do that when you're ready to take the Edpuzzle video quizzes for art history. Once 160, just let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that with you, kind of give you an idea of what you'll probably be needing to do so that you can graduate this spring. And then with me, you'll be taking Graphic Design 3, which is a portfolio building class next semester, and then Photo 2 with Joel. And then I'm not quite sure what Val needs you to take. I'm actually meeting with her this week to see what you need to take in the spring to graduate with the liberal arts degree and the graphic design degree. But I know you only need 2 more graphic design classes as far as I know. So I just need to meet with Val and see what other ones you need. I think you're going to need to take 18 credits next semester, but luckily this graphic design 3 class is a 4-credit class. So basically you'll probably be taking, let me count here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll probably be taking 5 classes and then maybe like a CPR class just to fill in the other 2 credits potentially. So you're going to have a pretty full load next semester if you want to graduate in time. But I think you can still I think you could still pull it off if you wanted to try and graduate next spring. It is going to be a little bit of a stretch, but I think you can still do it. I think you've taken 18 credits before. It's definitely kind of a large load, but Graphic Design 3 is pretty self-paced, and we're just meeting once a week. So as long as you can kind of week by week keep yourself in line and keep going with what I assigned to you, then it shouldn't be too hard of a class. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. And we'll meet soon to get you signed up after I meet with Val. So, okay, bye.